So in a bowl, add in all the dry ingredients. That is nothing but 3/4 cup of maida. Add in 3/4 cup of maida. So also make sure you whisk in the maida before you actually dump all of it inside. So I'm going to be pouring half and then another half. Okay. So here goes in 1/4. Another half is what I'll be putting in. And there goes the remaining half cup. So this is going to be 3/4 cup. Okay, so I'm just going to whisk it all in. So you know why we whisk it? So that there are no lumps remaining. It's better you whisk it from one side, otherwise it's going to tend to fall apart inside. This is perfect. We have the perfect amount of all-purpose flour here. Okay. Once you're done whisking that in, you need to whisk in half cup of cocoa powder. So I'm using this Nakoa Pro cocoa powder unsweetened. It's always better to use unsweetened cocoa powder because they give it the most authentic taste. So you need to put half a cup. So this is 1/4 cup. It's again better to sieve it in. Okay, I need another. That's that. So you have to sieve it all in. So I'm sieving it like this because there's going to be spillage and droppage otherwise. So you can do it anyhow. Make sure there are no lumps. That is why we do this. So that there are no lumps in your batter. That's all crisp and smooth. So what you can do is you can just tap it like this as well. That way it keeps falling from underneath. Yeah. Just put on this. Right, so this is how it cocoa powder should look. Okay. Right. So basically you need to add in all the dry ingredients. To this you can add in a bit of baking powder. So you can add in a bit of baking powder. And I'm using the Wikifield baking powder. So you can use up to 3/4 teaspoons of baking powder. Continuing basically, now what we need to do, we've added 3/4 teaspoon of baking powder. We need to add half teaspoon of baking soda. So I'm using the Select Oil ka baking soda. Add this baking soda. You need to add 1 teaspoon of Okay, now mix all of these dry ingredients together. Make sure there are no lumps. So this is perfectly mixed now. Next thing that you need to do is, in a separate bowl, add in all the wet ingredients and then whisk it all together. Right? add in half a cup of brown sugar. So we need a mixture of half a cup of brown sugar as well as half a cup of white sugar. And can you see it touching? Okay, that's the perfect amount of brown sugar. Let's add in the granulated sugar as well. Then we need another half cup. That seems perfect. This is the amount of sugar that goes in it. Perfect. Okay, with this, whisk it up first. Right, so then to this you can add a bit of salt. You need to add 1/4 of a teaspoon of salt. So this is 1/4 teaspoon of salt. You need to also add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. This is 1 teaspoon. As you can see, it's 1 teaspoon. So I'm going to be adding twice the amount of vanilla extract here. 1, and then goes. Okay, this is all I had. So this is it. And then you need to add in 2 tablespoons of. So you need to add in 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. 5 tablespoons of vegetable oil. Okay, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I prefer using coconut oil because it's the most healthiest of them all. So that's something that I go to. You need to also add in eggs, but before that, we will also add in, we'll add in the eggs and whisk it up first. So 2 eggs, just pour in. Okay. Let's just whisk it all. Whiskey. Right, perfect. This is perfect. This should be a perfect amount of brown color. Make sure you whisk it properly because otherwise there's going to be lumps when you add it into your dry mixture. I'm going to stir it a bit like a shell down. I'm getting good aroma of vanilla extract. You can also add in the buttermilk now. Mix the buttermilk properly and then in. The buttermilk gives you a good texture. It's all balanced. I want to dissolve the sugar as much as possible. You can see like 90%, 80 to 90% is dissolved. You can go and mix it up with your wet ingredients. So what I need to do is you need to pour in half of it. Half of the mixture that you prepared now. Just half. Right? Let's go another. Yes. So mix this up first. And then go on pouring. Pour more now. Let's go on adding from the sides. Okay. And this thickens. Thicken. Add in the remaining portion of your wet ingredients. Just mix it up once so that you absorb sugar that's in it. So, station for you. You see there's a bit of sugar that's remaining. So now let's whisk it all up. All you need to do now is pour this into the pan and enjoy.